Someone once said that when the goals come, they never stop. That's the post that Rasmus Hojlund made on one of his socials after scoring yet again for Denmark as they beat Greece to keep it at the top of the same group that has Scotland in their World Cup qualification campaign. Hojlund is not stopping, but Benjamin Sesko paused a bit in the previous game, but this is the final game tonight as his Slovenia takes on Switzerland. Is Benjamin Sesko going to at least score a goal? We want our strikers to be scoring. It's the issue United has had for a long time. Goals. Now, both of them should be on fire. One loaned out, but he's still a United player. Don't forget it. And the other is home, growing, but with the international break on now, we need to see him in the frame again. On DSTV is where we enjoy all the action in football here in Africa, in Uganda, my homeland. Everywhere you've got to enjoy football in this international break on DSTV. No excuses that you don't see this, you don't watch. They've got every game for you. Tomorrow, people in Rwanda. Rwanda will be hoping to spoil the party for South Africa. Rwanda, I think, had a good game. They were unlucky to lose against Benin in their last game, a 1-0 loss. But Benin is the top group leaders, 2 points ahead of South Africa. So definitely, Rwanda lost to a good team, which they dominated. The better team lost. So that game for me, I will be rooting for my Rwandan sisters mostly. So that they do spoil the party for South Africa. Guys, Cameroon is up in action as Brian Mbeumo is again expected to show up and show up. You know what I mean? Show up and score goals, because that's what showing up is for a forward. I do expect you to show up and learn how to earn online. Guys, you're online every day. I don't care where you are. For as long as you see me, meaning you're online and I've got to you, you can earn from the internet, from wherever you're watching me, using your phone and data and this internet age of AI. Guys, learn how AI can help you earn. Is it a bad thing? Imagine in 5 years what more AI will be able to do. Don't lag behind. That's what I'm giving you. I'm opening your eyes to something sustainable, because this can change your life, your family, your children. If you learn it and teach your kids how to also earn online as they grow and study and do whatever they do, guys, life will be different. You won't lag behind. Don't you lag behind. Come learn and earn on that number down there on your screen, from whichever part of the earth that you are. I'll teach you through Zoom, just like I've taught so many people all over the world. But let's get into it, guys. First of all, run, guys. Run, my people, and fight for me. The Arsenal chaps won't take a joke. They won't take anyone, especially a Man United fan, talking about their mighty Jokeres. And even if you're spilling facts. So I went on TikTok, guys. That's my TikTok account. Run to my TikTok account and fight for me, please. Because these people, these Arsenal, you know them. They are bitter people, so they are close to their anger. So I posted a video saying that, and this was after, of course, the agent of Victor Jokeres himself came and said that Sporting and Man United had reached an agreement for the sale of Jokeres to United. And in fact, Sporting offered Jokeres to United, and United had agreed to take him as Amorim was coming. But the player chose Arsenal for whichever reasons he gave. But I'm telling these people that their coach Arteta wanted Benjamin Sesko, and United got Sesko. Because Sesko wanted United. Arsenal went first for Sesko. So meaning United got what Arsenal wanted, and they could have also taken whoever striker they have. But that's not the point why they are all fighting and all. Of course, they will come and explain, try to know what happened, and more than the agent. But the thing for me why I need you guys to go fight for me, they're abusing me for saying that it was good riddance for United to get Sesko over Jokeres, that United scooped. And I gave my reasons because of the style of football they both play. I explained it in my video yesterday as well. But people are eating me, these Arsenal fans, guys. Don't leave. I know you don't abuse. You know, it's Arsenal guys who abuse. We don't abuse. We want to have some bit of class. Even when you're bitter, you don't have to abuse. They go raw, they go ghetto, go street, and it's fire, hot, burning down there. Please go there on TikTok if you're not following me, and save me. Fight for me, please. Fight for me, my people. I'm relying on you. Now, Yeah. Rasmus Hojlund continues to score on this day, by the way. Today is Wes Brown's birthday. I mean, Brown is a legend. 13 titles with Man United, including 5 Premier League and 2 UEFA Champions League titles. He was never fancy, but Brown was a utility player. A utility player, Wes Brown, he was. He was played as a defender, as a midfielder, as a winger, as a central defender, a full back, a left back, wherever. At 46 today, he is, for me, a very, very likable character. He even captained Man United at some point, by the way, briefly, in certain games. So, Wes Brown, I think, is quite a player, I think, and he's always around United now, working with MUTV. He's quite a personality, of course, to learn from. Of course, not learning his ways of spending and how he made mistakes with his life and his relationships and how he blew his money. And now, I think at some point he's filed for bankruptcy. But you can learn from his personality as a player. As a player, I thought Wes Brown was quite impeccable. Now, speaking of impeccable player, of course, our own Mbeumo will hope to impeccably show up again as he leads his Cameroonian side now to a do-or-die encounter. Cameroon must win this game against Angola. It's on tonight on DSTV at 7 p.m. in Ugandan time, or in East Africa. You can watch that game. Cameroon must beat Angola for them to have any chance of qualifying. They must beat Angola because they have got 18 points to their name. They are among the second best placed teams in these qualification games. If they don't win, Uganda, for example, wins their game against Algeria, Uganda will be ahead of them. So Uganda is competing with Cameroon for a place. So Mbeumo has got to show up. He was rested and came on, I think, in the last minutes of the Mauritius game for about 15 minutes, but he was effective and scored. I'm not certain why he came off the bench, whether it was tactical or fitness, or I don't know, because you expect Mbeumo to be cruising in and starting and performing for Cameroon. If you're a United guy, you would be worried, why isn't he starting for Cameroon? Is it an injury? Is it a thing of him not being fit? And if he's not good enough to start for Cameroon, definitely he cannot be good and fit enough to start for Man United against Liverpool. So, for me, that's what I want to see. Why I want you to watch that game at 7 is to see, is Mbeumo starting? And if yes, I will know his fit. And how does he perform? Because most of these players, like you'd expect even him, they would perhaps, sort of try to limit how much they do with the ball. They limit themselves with the national team because of fear of injuries. And of course, in the set where he is, he's yet to really establish himself as the proper baller he's supposed to be for Man United, a marquee signing, the marquee signing that he is. But being a crucial game, I think he will go all out because it's his nation country. He wants to be in the World Cup, definitely. So I think he will go all out. So I think that's a game you want to watch as a United fan to see how your player shows up. Now, of course, same thing with Benjamin Sesko, who is also in action tonight at 9:45 p.m. So you want to see how he shows up. What does he bring? What does he, present? How does he carry himself in a weaker team? How can he lift himself, inspire himself against a mightier Switzerland team? Again, you want to see that work rate. But also I still want you people to appreciate the things I see in Benjamin Sesko. Some people call it excitement. Most of those Arsenal chaps will. That I'm excited by Sesko, just few games into it. But it's not excitement. I spoke about Kobe after the first game. Up to now, people are now with me praising Kobe the way he did. I saw him in one game. I told you who Kobe Maino is, the player he is. I did the same thing about Nusa Mazraoui. But now all of you see who Mazraoui is. I've said this about Sesko. I don't need to say good player for 1,000 games, or I don't say good striker by scoring 100 goals in this day and age. You just say good player. Even by their warm-up, I listened to Uganda's best player currently, probably, Alan Okello. He was talking about how he got into KCC, where he started playing football with the senior team from Chivuli, where Mike Mutebi got him, the coach of KCC then, and how he introduced him into the senior team. But he was a kid, barely, I think, 18. He was about 16 or 17. But came for trials with KCC, and there were so many kids, to hold doing trials at over 30, called by Richard Maling, a former Cranes player and KCC player, who is now was part of the coaches at KCC then. So he scouted him and recommended him to Mike Mutebi. There is this kid you need to see. So he called him, like so many other kids, over 100 kids or so, 30, come for trials, like clubs do with kids. And even before kicking a ball, Okello didn't kick a ball. He was warming up, he was doing a rondo. And Mike Mutebi just saw him doing his rondo, and he just called. He didn't go into the trials. He just told the guy, you sign that kid now. Like, sign him. He started training with the senior team and only playing matches with the junior team. Goes, trains with the senior team. Before you know it, he starts putting him in the Champions League squads. He's traveling. Start paying him, gave him just after watching him doing a rondo. Now, that's what they call an eye for talent. If you know football, you don't need days, hours, and games and goals. It doesn't matter the level. A good player is a good player. Kobe Maino is a good player. Jack Wilshere, even injured, was a good player. Benjamin Sesko is a good footballer. You feel me? So let no one Arsenal guy come and bombard you with stats about Gyökeres scoring 3 goals, 1 more in the same game, 7 in Arsenal, than Sesko, who has just starting games, who has 2 now. Just a goal more. But again, move away from the goals. Look at the 2 players, what they give you on the pitch. You will see what I mean and why I see why Man United, whereas I kept saying they didn't have to let go of Hojlund, but I see why they let go of Hojlund and brought in this kid. I see it, and I see why Arsenal, Chelsea, all these big clubs wanted Benjamin Sesko. He's different. He's not a Liam Delap. He's not a Gyökeres himself. Gyökeres is more mature, older, and been there, done it. Though yet, to do it in the Premier League, they are now at the same level. Look at them critically. Don't fear. Even if United lose, even if he doesn't score, don't fear. Don't fear to say that he's good because he didn't score and they're going to bombard you with numbers. No. Say it. The boy is good. This is the United of Sport. We are powered by DSTV. I saw Casemiro in the Brazilian dressing room, and what a leader. And when he comes home and speaking his native Brazilian, I wonder, what a personality, that leadership. I wonder when Licha returns, what Amorim is going to do in the event that Licha has got to be pushed into the middle. And we're going to say midfield of Licha and Lisandro Martinez, that is. People don't like it when I call him Licha. Lisandro Martinez and Casemiro. I feel like we might see such a game in the coming days, guys. Let's look ahead anyway. It's Liverpool first, but let's first enjoy the international break on DSTV. Come learn and earn online.